Okay, so here's a quick video on how to find percentages using your calculator. So we're going to do a few example problems and I will show you how it's done. So let's start with 75% of 50. And what you're going to do is you're going to want to treat that 75 like a whole number and move the decimal over 2 places to the left. So 1, 2, and then you are left with 0.75. And what you're going to do is you're going to multiply 0.75 times 50. And you can just put this in your calculator, 0.75 times 50. And we get 37.5. Oops. So 37.5 is 75% of 50. And of course, you don't actually have to use a calculator for this. You can always do this the old-fashioned way, which is, I just like to treat both of them as whole numbers. 75 times 50. 5 times 0 is 0. 7 times 0 is 0, plus placeholder 0. I probably should have given myself more space, but that's okay. 5 times 5 is 25. And then you bring over the 2. 7 times 5 is 35. And then plus 2 is 37. And then you add those two numbers together. Of course, you get 3750. And at this point, it's just a matter of where you are going to put the decimal, which in this case, we are going to put the decimal right about here. And the reason why we know this is because we have to have, there's 2 numbers behind this decimal. So that means that in our answer, we have to have 2 numbers behind the decimal, which we do. We have 5 and 0 as the 2 numbers behind our decimal. So that's how you can solve percentages. But of course, using a calculator is just going to save you some time instead of manually multiplying 0.75 and 50. But let's do a couple more examples. So let's do another one here. Let's do 110% of 39. And notice this was a 2-digit number. Now we're switching things up. We're doing a 3-digit percentage here, but the same exact process applies. So you're going to treat 110 like a whole number. Move the decimal over 2 places to the left. And we are left with 1.10. And what you're going to do from here is you're going to take 1.10, multiply it by which number? 39, right? And let's use our handy dandy calculator here. Let's do 1.10 times 39. and we get 42.9. So 42.9 is 110% of 39. Okay, let's do one more. Let's do 4%. And I didn't mean to make a dot there. It's not 0.4%, it's 4% of 150. So now instead of a double-digit percentage or a triple-digit percentage, this is a single-digit percentage, but again, it is the same exact process. So treat 4 like a whole number. Move the decimal over 2 places in what direction? In the left. So 1, 2, and then we are left with 0.04. And we are just going to multiply 0.04 times 150. .04 times 150, and that gives us 6. So 6 is what percentage of 150? 6 is 4% of 150. So here's a few examples on how to do percentages with using a calculator for help.